Hey guys, welcome to My Alpha Empowerment. This is Josh, and today's video topic is women confuse me. And you guys watching this video right now, you got to understand that women are like geysers sometimes. One minute they're amazing and fun to be around, and then the next minute they're blowing up, either in anger or they're totally attracted to you. And this back and forth cycle that guys go through, it can really get to your head if you don't know what's going on. And my goal through this video today is to help relieve you guys and show you the truth of why they blow up like a geyser. Alright, so my goal through this video is to help you guys understand women. You know, and what this tells me is the fact that you're even typing this in on YouTube or even searching how to understand women, you are ahead of the game. And I want to encourage you guys that you took the first step into understanding women, because most of the guys out there, to be honest with you, they're just frustrated and they choose to give up out of their own free will when it comes to knowing how they think and why they do what they do. Okay, so to understand women, we have to first start with the fundamentals. We have to know how women are wired compared to men. So women, they're more emotional beings, okay? That doesn't mean that they're unstable, that they're psychotic, okay? It doesn't mean any of that. What this means is how they interpret the world around them. And I'm not saying that they make stupid decisions and that they're always flying off the handle at you. There she blows. What I'm trying to say is the way they make decisions is based more on emotion than logic. Okay, so the masculine is more about drive, more about purpose, reason, and logic. We tend to get in the head more than women do. All right, neither of them are wrong. It's just that's how we're made. That's how the Creator made us. And if you want to have successful relationships with women, you have to understand them. And that's my total goal through this video right now, is to relieve you guys of all the stress of why they're one day, you know, madly in love with you, and the next day it feels like they're not. But just because you're experiencing that right now, it doesn't mean it's the truth. It's just they're in an emotional roller coaster, so to speak, and you have to learn how to not become totally uncentered when this happens. It doesn't mean you're doing something wrong in a relationship. It just means you have to give her a little bit of space. And while we are on the topic of women being emotional creatures, I want you to watch my other video called Emotional Stimulation. And in this video, I will explain to you what women are looking for and what turns them on. And you can go ahead and click the link above, and that'll take you right to it. And you can go ahead and get a greater understanding of what I'm talking about right now. So furthermore, let's get into how we can understand women better. All right, so if you find yourself right now just totally frustrated, okay, you got girls' numbers and you know they didn't show up for dates, or they completely ignored your text messages, they ignored your calls. Look guys, I know how this feels, and you can get to the point where, like I was, where you just totally want to give up. And I'm telling you right now, if I would have given up years ago, I would not be with the woman of my dreams right now. And I look back and I'm saying to myself, I am just so thankful that I had other guys that I could watch on YouTube to help encourage me with, you know, learning how to approach women and learning how to be confident and knowing how to just be myself and be comfortable in my own skin. I'm just so thankful for that. And this video today is my way of giving back to you guys so you can learn how to never give up yourself. So the first thing that I want to make reference here is you cannot give up. That's just it, plain and simple. And you got to know that if you're not seeing the results that you'd like to see, that there are right and wrong ways to go about it. And if you're failing right now, it's because you're doing something wrong. And I'm not putting the blame on you right now. I'm not trying to make you feel guilty. I'm just letting you know that it's not you as a man, okay? You are perfect the way you're made in every single way. All right, but we just got to change a couple of the ways you think and the way you're interacting with women. That is what's going to change the outcome right here. All right, so you want to work on, number one, developing your confidence as a man. You want to work on becoming an alpha male, becoming more dominant, having a more authoritative presence about you. And you're going to see better results when you go to talk to women in public, and they're going to feel a lot more comfortable giving their number to you. And then once you get her number, you can then call her within that week or two to ask her out on a date. And if you aren't able to get to that step, the rest of this video really isn't going to be for you. You want to work on, first off, if you're in that position, learning how to get girls' phone numbers. So once you're great at getting phone numbers, once you're great at approaching women, being yourself around them, creating a good vibe around you and her, the next step is going on dates after dates with her. And this is the part that can be a little bit frustrating, because you might go on a first date with her and then she just is ignoring your text after that first date. Well, now you're at the great stage where this is where you're going to start to make a lot of progress. And you're going to face a lot of discouragement, but once you get success, it's going to be amazing. The taste of success is amazing, so don't give up. So you start going on dates with her, and this is where you're able to express who you are, and you're able to help her feel more comfortable around you. And without these dates, there will be no relationship. Without getting with her, having a good time, laughing together, kissing, there is going to be no relationship. And when you really break it down and you realize it's just a matter of getting her number, it's just a matter of getting her on dates, and thirdly, getting into the relationship with her, it's just as easy, okay? And I want to share with you guys how to do that today. So you basically get her number, number one. Number two, you go on dates with her continually. You kiss her, you make her laugh, like I said. And to get into this relationship stage that I'm talking about today, you just keep doing it, all right? So when you continually go on dates with her, she's going to start to feel like your girlfriend. And this is where a lot of guys blow it. I have blown this myself. It's when you officially are like, okay, are we boyfriend and girlfriend now? And then you start to display a little bit of weakness, like a little bit of fear. And when you start to display fear like that, she will then be a little bit turned off. Not always, but it's usually the case. And you, like I said, you want her to be the one that talks about the relationship status. She will definitely bring that up when she's ready. And it's all about, this is probably one of the number one reasons guys don't understand women. They don't wait till she is ready to receive the love from him, okay? You can't push it when she's not ready. Goes with kissing, goes with getting her number, goes with getting into a relationship with her, a committed relationship. You have to make sure that she's ready. And trust me, women will let you know when they are ready. They don't always come out and have like a sign like kiss me right now, but she will give you the signs on her face, on her body language, that she's ready. So this part of the video right now is for guys that are already in a relationship with a woman. I want to talk about outside stresses that can come into your relationship and make you feel like your woman is falling out of love with you. And once you understand this, you won't take everything so personal anymore. And this goes with my own life, where you're in a relationship with a woman, you love her, and someday she might be super into you, and you feel that connection that it just makes you feel awesome. I mean, you go out, you go to the gym, you can throw 20 more pounds on the bench press, and just because she's being freaking awesome with you, all right? I know how that feels. And then let's say like 2 days later, she might be a little bit more distant or just busy, okay? This is where I myself struggled a lot, and I know you guys are as well, where if you feel her maybe back off a little bit, or you feel just kind of a drop, you tend to freak out, and you'll blow her phone up, or you'll ask her, is everything okay? Is everything okay? Oh God, you know, and you start freaking out, you know, because it can really freak you out. You just don't know why she's doing it. But I'm letting you guys know right now that this is very common. You don't have to, you know, completely become unglued when this happens. And I'm not saying this is an excuse for her to just ignore you completely. I'm not saying this is an excuse for her to be a jerk to you, okay, and run off and be with another man. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just her emotional state, all right? Something that you can just, only you can tell. Maybe outside people won't be able to tell, but you personally can tell that it's just messing with your head, all right? But I want you guys to know that, like I said, because women are emotional beings, they are more affected by outside stressors, okay? Whether it's her work, you know, her job atmosphere, relationships with her girlfriends, her family issues going on, or even, I find this a lot in a lot of men's cases, she's struggling with her appearance about herself. She's struggling with having confidence in who she is. And a lot of times you think she's being cold, but she could be insecure about herself. All right, so you can't always blame yourself, okay? You can't always do that. If you start being too hard on yourself, it's just not a good thing. So I'm here to relieve that stress from you today. And this is a little bit more involved of a topic right now that we're discussing, but it has to be brought about if you're in a relationship. So to keep this video going even more, it's going to get even deeper right now. I'm just going to warn you. So let's talk a little bit about tests. Do women put guys through tests? I mean, you hear a lot about this. You hear guys saying, oh, maybe she's testing you, or maybe she's doing this to see how you react. Well, the truth is, guys, women do test men. So there are two different tests that women put guys through that they're interested in. First test is unconscious test. The next test is awareness test. And the unconscious test are tests they put guys through that they're not even aware that they're doing it. It's basically part of their DNA. They're unconsciously testing men. And they don't understand always why they're doing it or the fact that they're doing it at all. And awareness tests are when they actually say, I'm going to do this right now and I'm going to purposely ignore him and I'm going to see how he reacts. They're both just as common, but I want to let you guys know that they do happen. And you're better off passing the test than failing the test, because if you fail them or you continue to fail them, it's just going to basically put a gap between you and her, and it's just going to make the space farther and farther and farther until she's not in your life anymore. And I do not want that to happen. I do not want that woman that you're with right now or that you like and that she liked you. I don't want that to be messed up. I want to help you guys right now. So you want to look at the situation right now that you're in. You want to assess it, okay? Whether you're in the first part of the stage that I talked about, whether you're getting her number, whether you're in the relationship stage, I want you to be aware of all your surroundings, okay? Sit down, you know, just get in some peace and quiet by yourself and assess that situation, okay? You know, so for instance, here's an example. Like you're with her and you're noting that last week she was totally into you and she couldn't take her hands off you. She freaking threw you against the wall in her house, all right? She made out with you and it was just amazing. Okay, and this week you notice that she's not answering her text on time and they're a little bit cold, a little bit distant feeling, and inside you're thinking to yourself, what's going on here? Is there another man in the picture? Well, I want you to understand right now that it's what you do in this particular situation right now that could affect this outcome with this girl, all right? Number one, you do not want to chase her. You do not want to chase her out of your life. Number two, you want to display strength. Remember this, guys. If you don't remember anything, remember this. Women are attracted to strength in men. They're not attracted to weakness. They're attracted to your ability to be masculine and centered in your own power. And if you can do these two things, not chase her and be centered and strong, it will then show her basically whether she's doing this, you know, as a purpose test or she's just doing it without knowing it. It's unconscious to her. She will then know that you're a real man. She's going to know that you're an alpha male, guys. If you don't chase her and you remain strong and you don't break down, she will become more attracted to you, all right? And I'm not saying that you're going to get every girl that you stop chasing. I am saying, however, that this is a way you can really build attraction again with a woman that's getting lukewarm with you and that's confusing you. As short and as sweet as this video is, you will never fully understand women in this one video right here, guys, all right? I'm just throwing a bunch of ideas into one quick video so you can start on that path to understanding them in the first place. And if you continue to watch my videos and you study them closely and you pay attention, and number one, you apply what I'm talking about little by little, you will then start to understand women even better. And the final thing that I want to say here, guys, is experience is the best way to understand women. I always talk about how the world's best dating coach is you. All right? It's not me, it's not anybody else. The world's best dating coach in your world is you, because only you can implement strategy. Only you can practice what you preach, and only you can refer to what actually happens in real life. And when you start to trust yourself more and more, you go out on dates, you fail, you succeed, you fail, and you succeed, you will start to gather the total information of what you need to be confident as a man. You will start to gather all the information to fully understanding women. I just want to thank you guys for watching the video today. I know you learned something valuable. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I also encourage you to sign up for my empowerment list, where I will send you inside information and chances to purchase my products. Have a great day and be empowered.